This is the main window of MPLAB XIDE 5.5. I'm going to create a new project by clicking on File, New Project. This window, you need to select Standalone Project and click Next. In this box, we need to click in here and type in Pic16F676 and select the pick. In this drop-down box, and select the Pickit. In this case, I am using the Pickit 3, and then we click on Next. Well, this pop-up window we're not going to use, so we click on Next. We then need to select the compiler. Here I have two XC8 compilers. I'm going to use the latest one I've got installed, which is this one, and click on Next. And then here we need to give it a project name. So part 1 16F676 blink. We're going to keep the location in this position and the project folder here, and we need to make sure this is set so it starts off the project as the main project. We don't need to touch the ISO. We click Finish. This will now generate your project, and here you can see your project now created. I next want to right click on here and I want to go down to Properties. And this will bring up in a second this window here. I'm using the Pickit 3 to supply the voltage to power the pick. So I go into Power, tick here, and now I have found I need to set this to 4.75 volts in my case. You might be able to get away with 5 volts. This is what I found worked for me. And then click on Apply and OK. So the next thing I need to do is right click on the source file, and we're going to create a new main C. We're going to name this here Blink 1 and then click Finish. This then creates our window that we can start typing in and creating our program. The next thing I need to do is go up to Production, Set Configuration Bits, and this will bring up this window. And these are the parameters we need to set up for the Pic16F676 chip. The first thing I need to adjust is this one here, and I need to set this down to int RCIO. I'm going to turn off the watchdog timer because I don't want that on. I'm going to leave the master control clear as on. The brownout I'm going to turn off, and the rest I'm going to leave off. You then need to click on Generate Source Code to output. I am just going to enlarge this window here so I can copy and paste this selection here. I'm going to close this down a bit, and I'm going to paste this here. So this is our parameters all set up for the configurations of the chip. You'll see here we've got include twice, so I will delete one of them. I don't need it. So for our first project, we need to define here, define external frequency to 4 megahertz. We're also going to define LED 1 on pin RCO, which is pin 10 of the pick. The next thing I need to do, we don't need this return, but I'm going to paste in 3 settings that we do need to set up for the pick to work. And that is ANSL, and we're setting that to 0x00, set all pins to digital pins. TRISC to 0x00, set all port Cs as outputs, so C0 to C5, and port C equals 0x00, set all port C to low on startup. So I've now added a while statement. So this will run while it's true. I do not need the return because it's never going to go outside of this loop. So we start off with LED1 equals 0, which is turning the LED off. I then have a delay of 500 milliseconds. The maximum I've found with this frequency is 25 seconds. Any more than that and it will give you an error. I then go to LED1 equals 1, turning on the LED. Then we have another delay of 500 milliseconds. This is the code that we need just to flash an LED on and off every half seconds. So I'm going to hit the compile button, or build button, and here you can see it's happy with this. We're now going to send it to the PIC. Here you can see it's connecting to the PIC, so we click on OK. Configuring the memory. Program verified complete. So that is now the PIC programmed. So here you can see I've added an LED to pin 10 using a 330 ohm resistor to ground. And this is what you're going to see on the breadboard. So here you can see the LED connected on the breadboard with the resistor and the jumper lead going to pin 10. And the LED is now flashing on and off as expected.